What sport do you play?
I'm a pole vaulter.
How old are you?
20.
All right. So what brings you in today?
Well, my back hurts. It's kind of going down to my leg too.
All right. So when did you start feeling this?
I started feeling this like 2 weeks ago. This just when I go up, the crutch that just bothers me.
Okay. Is there a specific place where your back hurts? Like, is it more right, left? Is it more in your legs?
It's more so like it started in the back and now it's coming down into the right leg specifically.
So it hurts more in your right leg. Okay. Well, have you done anything to treat it?
Not really. Like I tried like taking some ibuprofen and it helped for a little bit, but it's not really doing a lot.
Okay, like anything in your activity that you've increased or that you've been doing differently in the 2 weeks that you've noticed?
Not really. Like I guess like I'm trying to avoid leaning backwards a lot. Like lifting weights, that bothers me, and
Okay.
if I sneeze, that really bothers me too. Like in the middle of allergy season, so it kind of sucks.
Okay.
Yeah, just kind of that motion coming back.
So it started hurting when you excessively extend your back or something?
Yeah.
Was there a specific moment in time when you found, like when you knew that, oh, I hurt myself, now my back is hurting? Like something that caused it?
No, not really. Yeah, I've never really noticed a movement where it's like, ow, but like it started to just really grow.
And what type of pain is it? Are you feeling?
Like, I don't know, it's kind of like a tight pain and like a numbness.
Okay, so you're feeling some neurological symptoms?
Yeah.
Did you feel that when, did you feel any pop, anything at a certain time?
No.
Like abnormal sensations? Pop? Okay, just the numbness, tingling?
No, not really tingling, it's just kind of like, it's kind of like it shoots down until the
Okay,
yeah.
okay, we're feeling some of that pain. Okay, well, let's take a look. We can start off with taking a look at your back.
Okay.
I'm just looking for any swelling, any deformities, any ecchymosis, which means like kind of like bruising.
Okay.
But I'm just gonna take a look at your back first, and then we'll look at your legs just to make sure. Lay down on your stomach. I just want to make sure. All right, and let's look at your other side. So flip back over. So there we were just looking for anything that shows that he may have some injuries. So even like muscle atrophy. We're also looking at his front side. Where's your most of your pain? Right on the front side of your leg?
No, it's more on the back actually, because it's my low back and then it comes down to my butt.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so everything's on the back side. Let's turn back around then. Okay, so we're just making sure that he has he doesn't have much muscle atrophy. That his posture is in neutral, that he doesn't have too much swelling in the area, and that he doesn't have any deformities or deviations and things like that. So now we're gonna do a palpation. I'm going, even though it's mostly in his lower back and his lower leg, I'm going to palpate starting on the spine. We're going to do a spring test, and we're going to start at the top of the spine. So, in his neck, no pain up here, right?
No.
Nothing. Okay, going all the way down. This is where you start feeling pain?
Yeah.
All right. Alright, so when we're doing palpating, we're looking for any step-off deformities, any hyper or hypomobile vertebrae, and we're looking for just like an obvious palpation deformity, anything like that. And we're looking for point tenderness. So it was point tender just around like the middle or lower part of his spine. So that can mean a lot of things. And then also it hurts in the like your back of your leg, right? You said it's shooting pain down there. We would be looking for the same things in that area. So just off of the history, the observation, and the palpation, it seems like the signs are telling me that he probably has something wrong with his sciatic nerve. And we're just gonna do a few tests, because after we test his sciatic nerve, we need to figure out what is wrong or what is causing it. And it could be the piriformis, it could be that the narrowing of the foramen is compressing one of the nerves, it could be a herniated disc. So we need to do tests, all those tests. So what we're gonna do is you're gonna lay on your back again, so you're laying supine, and we're gonna do all the tests for the sciatic nerve first. So we're gonna do a straight leg raise test, and we're gonna see if he has any pain there. So we're gonna take the injured leg, and we're gonna take him up to pain, where he's feeling pain.
Ow.
So right here, so then we're gonna take him down. Is that pain more of a stretch pain, or more of you feel the exacerbation of symptoms again that you were feeling before?
Like, it was a little bit of like makes it worse.
Okay, it makes it worse.
Yeah.
So we're gonna do that same test again, but we are gonna dorsiflex his foot. So let's dorsiflex your foot, and then bring it up again. Where's up to pain?
Ow.
Okay, and so is that pain again the stretch, or it makes your symptoms worse?
More of a stretch.
Okay, and then we're gonna do one more test. So you can sit up at the edge of the table, and we're gonna do this slumps test, okay? So I want you to slump your not your head yet, but just slump your shoulders forward. Do you feel any exacerbation of symptoms? Okay, so now we're gonna flex your head forward, your neck, cervical spine forward, and I'm gonna put a little bit of pressure. How about now?
A little bit.
Just a little bit? Okay, so can you extend your knee? Do you feel any pain now?
Yeah.
Okay, so since we feel pain there, we're going to stop. The fourth step would have been to dorsiflex his foot. But because we feel pain on those two tests, they are indication for a herniated disc or sciatic nerve. So what we need to do is do all the tests for the herniated disc, because he possibly has compression or impingement or any irritation of the sciatic nerve. We need to figure out what's wrong or what is causing that. So let's do a test for herniated disc. I want you to bear into the table and basically blow into. You make a fist and blow into that fist. Good. That causes a lot of pain for you. Okay, so that's the first test for herniated disc. And then now you can lay down supine, or so on your back. And then we're going to do the 6 inches leg raise. So I need you to bring both of these up and hold it for 30 seconds. Okay, that hurts. If it hurts too much, let it down. Okay, so because he couldn't hold it for 30 seconds, that's also an indication of a herniated disc. All right, so we have those two tests. Now, that was the Milgram's test. Now we're going to do a straight leg raise test. We're going to be on the injured side. Sorry, the Kearney's test. We're going to passively do hip flexion, and then where's your pain? Tell me here, and then we're going to bend his leg. So do you have a relief of pain right now? Yes. Okay, that's pretty good. So if he didn't feel pain, we could have done the modification, but since he did, that is also positive for a herniated disc. And now we're going to do the last test. We're going to go on the uninvolved side, and we're just going to lift his uninvolved leg and see if he has any pain or yes, on the involved side. So all those are tests for herniated disc. Because he is positive on the sciatic nerve test, I would say that he does have an impingement and it's being caused because of the herniation. So to treat this, we would first of all, since he's already having neurological issues, we would want to refer him, see how bad the herniated disc is, because there's 3 different grades. If it's already protruding through the annulus fibrosus, then he will need surgery. And then if he does not need surgery, we need to rest. We need to work on his basically his posture, all the muscles that are tight and all the muscles that are weak. So we have a balance in that. And then we need to manage pain. So ice, we can use stem, we can use anything that pretty much helps him relax, his muscles relax. Heat, we can also start to do myofascial release techniques once he has less pain. So return to play, he really won't return to play until he gets the herniated disc fixed, because if he doesn't get that fixed, then he will still be having his neurological symptoms.